how are we doing? As you can see, I'm using the Jake. A little bit of crappy, sappy, whatever. Nope, no pick today, just some little bit of finger picking. I'm not real good at it. I wish I was. Anyway, it's been a while again. I keep doing this where I throw out a video once in a blue moon. I was just sitting back watching a Wolfgang give an interview and talking about, you know, how he has to kind of lay out his leads almost like he's writing a rhythm section or whatever. And I found that very interesting, that he says he's not the type of guy that can fly by the seat of his pants or improvise. And I find it interesting when people do that, lay out you know, when someone sits back and hears the chord structure and then takes and you know, and uses it as their format. For me, I guess, being self-taught, one of the things that tripped me out about watching that, and as usual, I just dive right into my videos. I don't, there's no, is that for me, improvising has to be something I do, right? Because I'm self-taught. So improvising is what I do most of the time I'm playing. I've always wanted to have that concept of, you know, being able to lay out your... So you know what you want to do next, or how it's formatted around what you're doing. So I found it interesting because I would have thought, I don't know why, I thought he would have been more of an improviser or more of a... It was a very good interview. I forget who interviewed him. It was someone with I don't know, I think it was an Irish accent. It was a very cool interview. And I guess that's what made me want to get on here and just talk for a minute, was just, you know, it makes you realize at my age versus where he's at. I look back and I go, you know, it's not, I think I've said this in other videos. I came from such a small town that there really wasn't a lot of options. We had two music stores. One was real small, one was a little bit bigger. And we had like maybe between both stores, 3 or 4 guitar teachers. And they were about a half-hour away to get to them. So it was play the record or slow things down on a tape or whatever I was doing, just so that I could, you know, so if I was learning, you know, even like a Judas Priest song, you know, obviously I can't go into playing it, but I had to sit and listen and listen and listen, and 9 times out of 10, like, you grab a majority of it, but you miss a lot of stuff too. And now that I'm older, a lot older, I sit back and I go, man, I really wish I'd have taken that half-hour drive, and I really wish I could piece things together better. because listening to an interview like that and knowing that he almost rhythmically lays out his lead the way he almost hums it out or sings it out, which a lot of guitar players do, right? If you watch a lot of the really good guitar players when they're playing and you watch you mouth their, and you know, and deep inside they're kind of humming it out or hearing it out in their head. And a lot of the time, someone like me is just flying by the seat of my pants. Not that there's anything wrong with that, by the way. There have been very successful guitar players, excuse me, that, drink of water here, that there's a lot of successful people that say that's just the way they operate. I really feel at the end of the day, both ways count. I know there's some people that have posted videos, or I've seen comments on other videos where they say, man, go and get educated, go and learn music, go and take lessons, go and do this, go and do that. And I don't disagree with that. I don't, not at all. Oops, sorry. But on the same note, play. If you don't have the option to have someone teach you or to learn music, granted there's the internet, but in general, just play. Play as much as you can, listen to songs, try and figure it out to the best of your ability. Yeah, you might be playing a chord that is missing, you know, maybe you're hearing it as a power chord and they're actually playing, you know what I'm saying? It's just play is my point. And I guess listening to Wolfie talk about that just kind of made me want to jump on here real quick, do a quick video and just say, hey, you know, just play. So what if you screw up too? I leave all my screw ups in. I'm not going to go and run it through some kind of recording and then go back and fix it so that you guys think, wow, this guy plays really. No, I leave them in there because that's just the art of playing. You're going to make. Just play.